Welcome again to Hei Hu.
Who is he?
And he is me. It's October 23rd in China. And if you're in the US or in the West, it's October 22nd, 2011.
Hei Hu is brought to you by Random Groove Music.
Why Random Groove Music?
Because music is the universal language.
We put together this show to share the differences in cultural experiences and to bring a clear understanding
For a peaceful
and better world.
while broadcasting to you from China. Stop doing that. That's so annoying.
Okay, I will.
People just love his editing work.
Yeah.
You think you're Harry Potter or something? Oh my God.
A little magic won't hurt the show, will it? No.
What do you think?
Okay. Well, I want to make it more lively and entertaining, so I think I want to play a little bit with that. Let's talk about the adding something to the show. Maybe some invitations for guests. Like for artists,
some creative
people.
Mm-hmm. If you want to promote yourself or get some cultural knowledge or something like that, maybe you can contact our show.
Oh, come on to the show, and we can add some new cultural experiences from the things they know about people in China. Also, they're invited. If they play an instrument or they read poems or they speak another language, and they want to come here and share that, or some art, or some whatever, sculpture, anything they want to
or
show.
You find in your country there's some cultural differences. You met some Chinese people. Maybe you don't understand why they behave that way.
Yeah, I got this idea because I got an email from some artists, and sometimes they want to share their music with me in China. They think that I know some people that might want to hear it, like in the clubs. DJs might want to play it. So if you want to do this, it's okay, because I think we need to build up, like for Random Groove Music, build up more cultural and music and language, like we said, the universal language.
Since our show is more international, so it will be a good idea for you to kind of promote your music, or at least get people to know you from our show.
From our show. Yeah. From our show, we can introduce you and as a guest and as an artist. This is a really good way. In fact, this is kind of the reason I wanted to do the show for myself, because I wanted to talk more about what I've done in China, which is one of the things we're going to talk about, my stay, huh?
Yeah, for sure.
Good segue, right? I've done since I've been here.
In this segment, Royal will share his Chinese experience from day one, and he will tell the audience about what did he do and how he feel about some kind of a cultural differences between China and the U.S.
Yes, and also talk a little bit about the things I've been able to write about. My teaching here, which I did earlier, up until 2010. In the universities earlier in 2004. And 5, and also in 7, the last time I taught in the university. So I've taught
in some kind of educational schools,
training schools, and workplaces. In fact, I'm writing about these things, and Jing think it'd be a good idea if I could
give you
share
a
preview of the book and the lessons that I've been teaching. Well, let's start like this. When I first came here, I talked about that a few weeks ago, that the plane ride and everything was different.
Yeah, we talked about the plane ride is kind of scary.
Yeah,
up in the
because
air.
that was my first time to fly that far.
And also your first experience to go out to buy some food without speaking Chinese.
So if they missed,
translate for you.
Yes,
That's pretty
interesting. If you wasn't here, our previous shows, our last few 2-3 shows now, then you probably didn't hear it. But for those who are listening and watching for the first time, well, to catch you up on what went on, I did come here back in 2004, and I was invited as a foreign expert teacher. And like we talked about, my experience with getting around China without speaking the language, and having people to assist me as yourself, Jing. And then later, of course, moving into the foreign apartments the school provided, and then actually going out into society, trying to find things on my own. So it leads me up to when I walked into my class the first time, the very first day, right? The students kind of jumped up and they were like, "Ah!" I can hear the whole class sigh like in a surprising awe. They're like, "Ah!" Like, wow. I guess they've never seen a Black American because they used to having Europeans and other foreigners come here and teach.
So how you feel about your students?
It was a very good experience because after we got to know each other better, and I taught them a little bit of my culture, how we behave with the the English language.
I want to know, what did you teach for your first class, for your first lesson? Because you just came to China, you probably at that time.
English expert teacher for oral English. So
you probably don't know what to teach in the first class. So
no, I didn't. Well, at that time, I brought some books that I had brought from America.
Oh.
And my professor had lent me some books to use in business because the students was going to be business majors, right? So I was going to teach business. I want to be so professional. So I dressed up, at the time, I had a suit and tie on.
Oh my God.
I was sweating like crazy. And kids looking at me like, wow, look at this teacher. He's so serious about this job. And they take it very lightly, because they're just, it's an oral class. So they speak
in China, in the universities, our oral English lessons should be the most relaxable, most relaxing class and enjoyable.
Well, for me,
we're not expecting any information like a business or something like that.
I figured that out later. Maybe I took the job too seriously. So I tried to teach the business oral English so they can communicate. But I found out that they couldn't even speak to me, I mean, I said...
They can't speak to you.
Well,
what do you mean?
Speak to me like a normal conversation.
Okay, like...
They know a lot of words. Oh, they can say, hello, how are you? I'm fine.
Thank you. And you?
Yeah, exactly. I'm fine too.
Yeah, that's textbook English.
They have recited a lot of words, so they can say some of the common, like the phrases that they're used to saying, and they know a lot of big words since they study a lot of English words. So I remember I said something very simple like, okay, open your book to page 23 or something like that, right? And they all looked around at each other going, "Tashima, Tashima, Tashima."
Which is what you're saying? What's he saying?
Yeah. They're saying what they were asking each other. What am I saying? And that's when I knew. Oh, okay. They don't have the basic structure, that can help them understand me. And one student came up to me, teacher, he says, right? Can you speak slowly? Our English is poor. I'm like, okay, I'll speak slowly.
Yeah, for sure. That's the first thing Chinese students will tell you if you talk to them. They will ask you to speak slowly and then ask you to excuse their English.
Yeah.
They always say, "Oh, I'm sorry, my English is poor."
Which I think they shouldn't do that because it's like setting up a wall in front of your development. When you tell yourself you can't do something, you start believing it. So I always teach them later, of course, after I understood all the problems. They were having with the English language. One was confidence, so I never let my students say they can't or they're not speaking English very well or they can't speak English very well. I always tell them you're improving. Yeah.
So any interesting things happen? Because they should be very. They should know something about you more.
Well,
they
that's
never saw a black guy before.
Yeah, that was kind of experience by itself. Me being, African American, Black American, as we call ourselves, and I wanted to educate them more about who I am as a person, because I think it's important that when you meet people of ethnic groups or backgrounds or culture, religion, or whatever, you kind of want to make sure you don't hurt the others' ideals about themselves and their upbringing, their background, and kind of share a little bit of yourself, but not in a threatening way. So
you didn't feel uncomfortable
no,
your students, right?
No, the Chinese students are very, very nice.
Even.
Oh yeah, in fact, I had so much fun.
I think they should like you more because the most of the athletes, like in NBA or some other sports.
Oh yeah, I get a lot of
questions.
questions.
Of black people.
I get a lot of questions about the NBA. Maybe because
yeah,
I get a lot of questions.
They probably
about
know
the NBA.
you can speak. I mean, you can play basketball very
Yeah,
well.
until they found out I couldn't. So we went out and played with some students. Me and some other foreign teachers. So sometimes we organize like some games for sports.
So can you play?
I used to play pretty good,
Okay.
but I haven't played in a long time. So when I came here the first time, I didn't think about sports as much as my job. So I didn't.
The students should
think much about that.
The students should think you can play very well though.
Oh yeah.
I think that's among Chinese. When we say a black guy, we automatically think they are good at some kind of a sports.
Right, and that brings up another thing about this topic, or what you just said anyway. We had a game we played against the foreign teachers.
Okay.
I mean, the foreign teachers played against the Chinese teachers, right?
Oh, okay.
So it was myself along with some other foreigners, which were from other countries, Japan and Korea or Europe, and we was playing. I was on a team, and they all was passing me the ball and standing there and watching. I'm like,
they want to say a magic.
No,
or something
I'm
like
thinking,
that.
hey, we're a team here. You guys supposed to, work with me. We were like working together, but they all just kind of give me the ball and expect me to do all the work.
They're probably waiting for you to be like a Jordan or something like that.
Yeah,
that's cool.
They was surprised for sure, but that was interesting because they chose to give me the ball. I guess they felt like this guy got to be good at basketball.
So when you just get here, everything's supposed to be so fun. What about your eating habit? You felt difficulty?
Well, I to be honest with you, I never really mastered the chopsticks.
Oh,
the chopsticks, right?
筷子.
Yeah, Chinese 筷子. And I didn't know how to eat with them, but I forced myself. That's one thing I forced myself to learn.
You didn't learn that when you were in America?
I've been in Chinatown in San Francisco, and I went to Japan, but I never learned how to control the sticks, the two sticks.
Was it hard?
It was, but if you want to eat in China,
you have to.
Yeah,
we don't have no forks and knives.
You do have forks and knives, but it's hard to find them. When you go to restaurants, the first thing they give you is chopsticks. So for those who don't go outside the country much or haven't visited Asian country, especially here in China, you're gonna find a lot of chopsticks at your dinner table.
So when you just come to China, you really like Chinese food, or?
Oh yeah, in the West, especially in the United States, in America, we order Chinese food like it's like a special occasion, like on the weekends or something. We say, hey, let's have Chinese food.
I know you probably ordered some Chinese food in America before, but I know the ingredients or the taste should be totally different.
That's an experience by itself.
And the chemistry, chemical stuff.
Yeah. So all the foods here in China is totally different from America. I talked about this on our show.
So how your body adapt to that food?
Oh, that's another thing. You're trying to get all the stuff out of me now. She want all the secrets. Well,
You're
the
talking
strange.
about your culture difference,
Well,
right?
okay, then I must level with you.
Food
okay?
is a big part of the culture.
It is. Let me level with everybody, okay? Yes, I enjoyed it when I first started eating it, and I was like, wow, this is great. But after I was here for maybe 2 or 3 weeks, had a problem with my stomach.
Oh.
Yeah. And
what happened?
The first stage is I couldn't use the bathroom.
Okay.
The second stage is I couldn't stop using the bathroom. Okay. Okay, can we move on from this?
Okay.
That's kind of embarrassing.
Okay, so much for your experience for today.
No.
Maybe the next
It's funny,
one we
though.
can talk more.
And I hope they're enjoying my story because
I think they will.
if you come here, you're going to have the same experience.
Yeah, if you come stay here long enough, first, I guess you're going to like Chinese food, and then will be a different story.
Yeah, so that was a experience that maybe I don't want to re-enter again, okay? Or retry. Okay. So what's going to be our next topic?
What's so cool about Hei Hu? What's so cool about Hei Hu?
Royale is very good at dealing with kids.
Yes, kids.
Yeah, I know this for sure.
We had the opportunity to go out to a school. What kind of school?
It was on the Children's Day, and we was in the kindergarten of Shandong province.
Right. Which grade levels? This only kindergartens?
Kindergarten, probably some primary school kids.
Okay, all I know they're
between
very small.
Age 3 to age 12.
Yeah, between age 3 and 12, and they were delightful. I mean, being with them.
And you chose a good music for them.
Yeah, and I put on a performance. Yes, I did a performance for the school, and the lady who organized it, and you and her, introduced the students and to me. Of course, I introduced me to the students, and they had a really good time. I really enjoyed it. We're going to show that clip, but before we show the clip, okay, let me again say how different the holidays and stuff are, because in America, I'm not sure we have a Children's Day, but in China they do have a Teachers' Day, Students' Day.
We have a Teachers' Day, Labor's Day.
We have that.
Dragon Boat Day, Lantern Festival, Spring Festival, Old People's Day, and Tones Week Day, and
but a Children's Day is kind of interesting, because you never think children would have a day for themselves. So what is it exactly they do for Children's Day?
Well, on that day, all the kids gonna have a half day off from their school, and the parents will take them to the park, buy them new clothes, and snacks, and also the school will organize a party to celebrate that day.
Well, that sounds great. That means that I can show you the video and understand, and you can understand that Children's Day is a very special day for children.
前面所有的节目都很精彩，但是啊，今天是6·1儿童节，一位来自美国的黑人叔叔也来到我们石林幼儿园给小朋友庆祝节日，让我们以热烈的掌声有请叔叔上场。
儿童节快乐！儿童节快乐！
请欣赏叔叔给我们带来的歌曲。
谢谢。你好 ，Yeah，Come on， 2、3、4、5、6、7，2、2、3，6、7、8，Come on，一起来，1、2、3、7、8、，Yeah，1、2、7、8，上起起呀，一起更有大在起来。If you heard the news, I came to China on young, you, I guess you. I'm mixing the flavor, kicking a crazy groove. I took it from old school, 22. The players, old school G, remember the beat. And soon people finish the SUV. Oh yeah, everyone knows that they're gonna tweet to the teeth. If I believe the beat, no ambition. If there's no beat, I'm gonna put it down for all you to see. Think of the jungle is a tiger, not a lion, a child. I'm sorry, I'm back, we're giving the news. A tiger is he, who, the one, the two. And when it comes, you'll see, I'm taking the show. In this game, it's not what to have who you go. Just put it to rap like I did, or overstated how it is. Relate, I should make it cool. The DJ, cool. Money, it's so baby, I'll make it. Now I'm the leader, follow me. United States to the west, China in the east. Falling from the south, is not a thing you see. Working hard in San Fran, all the way to Beijing. One bad team, I'm taking a seat. Growing up, I like hero, or just call me the king. You just know the thing, I get on my team. I'm missing in the planet, can't be beat. To the top, you get rocking no doubt. You know, go down in history, how it changed and how. Like Will Smith on the trip and keeping it clean. And my boys down south, feel stuck in the deep. They wanna flip my week, they take my queen. I'm a only feel come on. Yo, Dina. What's up? I'm in China. I'm in China, come on. Yeah. Tell them this. I'm in the studios making records, niggas. He gonna fit. So I buy a ticket for the show. When you watch me break it, you will see the shine of a star when I show. Fans all excited, loving me. Yeah, I know. Think I'm arrogant, but I'm show. And I broke. Once before get hurt, boy. When they hear me say, I'm the lead, follow me. Alright, let's cause it. I ain't for me. It's hard, not afraid, never think it can be. You just only spread rumors and they worry about me. If you step on the field, then you must compete. Heal or just call Ali. Have a version of success, only a piece. With the industry, change the hit, the team. I'm not a fan, I created, you don't have to believe. If the truth be known, it was always a team. Now you can do the high. Yeah. Go tell him. Yeah. People know that like he tell them I'm on the track. GLCGO, like that. Go down by G9. More fun shit I have to go. Start to the life. GGOEG. Go down by G9. Yeah, haha. What is that? Yeah, haha. Down GGOEG. Go down by G9. 谢谢。你好吗？
叔叔的表演精彩吗？
谢谢。
Look at those kids. They're so shy. Oh, God.
Hello. Wow.
Wow, so many kids.
Hello. Everyone, you like the camera?
Be careful. 小心点，别掉下去，小心点。
Yes.
Over there.
Wow, good
nice
video.
video.
Yeah,
And the kids do like you, huh?
yeah, and we, the lady who introduced me and everything, she was very nice and gave me some cold water and
I
invited
did
me.
remember she invited you to all the
Classes?
and meet the students and let them say hello because they really want to see you.
Yeah,
I can tell.
I remember, the last part of that video, I was waving to them and everything, and they was wanting to touch my hands. They wanted to touch my hand and say hello to me. So I felt like I wanted to say hello to every one of them, but we didn't have enough time. And plus, they wanted to take me around the school. So
Because it's a really big school, of course, you don't have a time for everybody, but some did get a chance to meet you and play with you.
yeah, we played, and we went to the classroom and played games and sing and dance, mostly dancing. And I remember one of the little kid came up to me and touched me. I was wondering.
They don't believe you are real.
Maybe he probably wanted to know, he never seen this kind of person. He probably thinking, how do you get to be so dark? So I just told him I was born this way.
Kids so naive.
Kids are sweet, but they're sweet. They're very sweet. And when I got ready to leave, they was all at the door,
Yeah.
They
I
came to the
remember
door and they wanted to see me off and everything. And it was, I had so much fun. I didn't want to leave right away. But out of all the things I did here, from the Pepsi shows and the sponsors with my music and doing things around China, that was, I have to say, one of my highlight moments here in China.
I remember when you was a spokesman for
Yes, I remember that.
for another fast
Fast food?
food restaurant. And a lot of kids was there, right? I remember they like you a lot.
Well, maybe we'll share that one with them too later on the next maybe the next show or maybe the future shows. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Next segment is
Ronald the Duck.
Ronald the Duck.
Hey, hello, Ronald. You like our introduction to you? 不客气, thank you too for Okay, today I would like to talk to you about how can Chinese people or how can artists make it in China. Would you like to hear that?
Yeah.
As a musician, if you want to make it in musician like
Okay.
like you want to sing or you want your song to be famous, and at first you need to work in a bar, sing first.
A bar.
Yeah.
What's a bar?
Like a drinking bar or maybe some bars, especially in Shanghai, they have some kind of a open mic. Maybe you can go there. Oh, what is it?
What's a bar? What's a bar? A bar.
Yeah, a bar, a drinking bar. Understand now?
Okay.
Yeah, and then maybe you can go there and sing first. If a producer spots you,
Spot me.
yeah, if he like your sing,
Why spot me? Why?
because he like your sing or he like your voice,
Oh,
then he probably gonna take you to his office
Okay.
and sign you a contract. And in China, it's different from America, because in America,
Everybody.
yeah,
Everybody. Give me the money.
what's that?
Give me the money.
Money. Money. Okay, we're not talking about money first, because it takes a lot of
No
money
money.
for company to introduce you or promote you. So at first, you probably need to work hard.
Can you see me?
We don't pay artists
Can
right
we-
away.
Can you see me?
Yeah, See You See Me is still famous in China. That's the differences between Chinese music market and American music market. Your music die fast and change
Dang.
fast.
I'm
I mean, music.
Oh,
The music gets old fast. But in China, like people like JJ started famous for over 10 years. Yeah,
Oh
he
my
should
God.
be some kind of very old people in the music
people.
business now.
Oh, me.
I'm talking about JJ. You're not
Oh.
that famous yet. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
And then if you want to make it as a artist or actor or actress,
Why?
you have to be a movie actress.
Movie.
You know, your image is pretty nice. Maybe you can think about to get into a movie business.
The movies. Okay.
All right?
I'm so damn I'm forget.
You're so dynamic.
Yeah.
You're so dynamic. So if you can,
I'm so dynamic.
yeah, you're dynamic. So
谢谢。
不客气. See, your English is, your Chinese is improving.
I'm proving.
Yeah.
Why?
So I think you're ready for your Chinese show or something.
Yeah. That's
Okay.
good. That's good. That's good. That's good.
I think you have been in China for a long time, so maybe you want to, after you meet people, right? You
Yeah.
get to in a conversation. So
Yeah.
today I'll teach you how to say, my name is Donald the Duck.
Oh, the Donald. Oh, the fuck shit.
Oh, Ronald. Sorry. My name is Ronald the Duck.
Wow. Yes. Wow.
Okay,
My name
okay,
is Ronald.
Let's get to
Ronald.
the Chinese thing, okay?
Wow. Yes. I want to
Okay,
Oh,
Ronald the Duck.
Yeah.
My name is Ronald. Is 我的名字，
What?
我的名字，
What?
我的名字叫 Ronald.
Why?
Why? Because you're
why?
Ronald.
Oh, okay.
我的名字
我的名字
是 Ronald.
是 Ronald.
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 我的名字是
我的名字是
Ronald.
shit.
Not shit.
I'm
是
sorry.
Okay, let's find another word for Ronald. 叫
Go.
Yeah, 叫
Go.
我的名字叫
我
Ronald.
的名字叫
Ronald.
Ronald.
我的名字
我的名字
叫 Ronald.
叫 Ronald.
嗯哼，
谢谢。
不客气。
不客气。
And also another thing is when you go to a foreign country, I think the first thing you should learn is to find a bathroom.
Bathroom. Why?
Yeah.
I don't want a bathroom.
When you want to eat, right? You can act like you're
Yes.
eating with your feature.
Yes, shit.
What's that?
What?
Huh?
I'm gonna get shit.
You want to?
Oh, I'm sorry.
We don't say that in Chinese.
Oh.
We say It's okay. We're gonna beep that out for you guys. Let's learn how to say where's the bathroom. 洗手间在哪里？洗手间在哪里？ In Chinese, if you say that, you're gonna have to, you know. Today we taught Ronald how to say my name is and where's the bathroom. It's in Chinese. It is 洗手间在哪里？洗手间在哪里？还有我的名字叫 Yeah. So much for you for today. I'll see you in the next show. Bye bye, Ronald. Bye.
We're back.
Yeah.
All right. So you had fun with Ronald?
Yes, I do.
Yes, I think he's improving a little bit, or
He's a little, you know, sometimes a little off.
little nutty, huh?
Yeah, but he's fine.
But that's one of the things that we like to share with our audience, how to learn English too. Maybe they can pick up some words from you as well.
You mean Chinese?
Some Chinese words. They can pick
Yes.
up some Chinese words from you.
I know a lot of people probably want to come to China, see the Great Walls or ancient places. So if you can learn some Chinese words, will be a lot easier for you.
Yeah, just don't learn R by Wu.
Not that one.
All right, what's our next segment here?
What's up, huh?
What's up, huh? What's up, huh? In this part, we usually talk about something interesting, funny, or some news or some information that we want to share with our audience.
Especially what happened in China.
Yeah, things that happen around China and in other places that are funny and interesting. So there is one thing that I want you to help me talk to the audience about.
What is it?
We go around Shandong. There's a province in China, and I noticed usually in the big cities, or mostly all the cities, they have the lights on at night like it's a holiday, like Christmas or something, because it's so colorful.
Oh, yeah.
Very colorful.
We sure have a lot of lights.
A lot of different
Especially
lights.
the national holiday or spring festival. A lot of lights will be put on the tree.
Yeah, what's up with that? I mean, it's like I noticed you have Santa Claus up 24 hours. I mean, 24/7, 24/7.
Oh, we don't have a big conception about Santa Claus, so we just think it's a nice decoration to put it there.
And I noticed when you have restaurants opening, you have like the lights around the windows and the lights around the. It's almost like it's a festival or some kind of holiday.
Because that's our hobby. Our holidays last longer than your holiday. Your holiday probably just lasts one day. Take one day off, and then go back to work. But usually our long holidays take 7 days.
So do you think that's expensive for all the colors and the banners and the lights?
We really don't think so, because you can pretty much tell from the building's color, the paint, people's clothes. We like a lot of colorful
tradition,
stuff.
right?
Yeah.
In America, we have like certain days where we, like 4th of July or Christmas or whatever, we decorate with lights. But we're going to show them a video of how it looks here in China in some of the cities.
It's not a holiday, right?
Not a holiday.
Okay, just a regular day.
A regular day.
And you will see our lights.
You see the lights. Check this out. Brothers?
Maybe. We are on our way back. Light a box. A student came back to school. A lot of Chinese barbecue. Wow, it is kind of beautiful.
It's nice.
I know a lot.
Yeah, it looks like a place you're celebrating some kind of a special occasion.
Yeah, look more like kind of a Christmas thing.
That's the first thing that grabbed my eyes when I come here. All that decoration, I call it.
Mm-hmm.
And I when I'm driving around or riding around, I look up and see the signs. It's so big and colorful. I'm thinking,
yeah.
is that a club? And they said, no, not a club. It's
sometimes it could be just a simple restaurant.
It could be, yeah.
Because a lot of people are using signs, so they kind of need to put up the sign or the lights to draw people's attention.
Yeah, it's attention grabber.
There's a lot of competition in China.
That's exactly what next thing I was gonna say. Maybe they're competing for the people who are on the streets walking by,
Mm-hmm.
and want to get them to come into their stores or their shops.
Because we have this kind of a snack street. Means the whole street, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's full of stores sell probably the same kind of food.
Oh,
like,
okay.
They all sell barbecue or few sell different kind of food or something.
Mm-hmm.
But they need to compete for each other's market.
Oh,
so they have
okay.
to first
stand out.
Yeah, see the store first. So they want to put the lights out, and maybe people think, "Wow, nice store." So
if you're from the West or from America, you probably misunderstand that because I was thinking, wow, man, there's something special going on. I'm always thinking when I see all those lights, it got to be some sort of
holiday.
That and also some major event or whatever.
That's
concert.
our everyday life.
I know in New York, in Holland or whatever, Holland, they have Holland. They have the theater there, and they have lights in the movie theaters around those big theater. Ancient Chinese theater in Chinatown or around Chinatown in San Francisco.
Oh yeah, in Chinatown should have a lot of lights and the signs and different colors too, right?
Yeah, when I was in Chinatown,
I think that's just a Chinese people's hobby. Habit.
Yeah, so I think this is something that maybe a lot of people don't know why there's so much lights and colors. But Chinese people love colors.
Yeah. You can tell from our clothes. We have a pink, red, green, and purple, yellow.
I stick with black and white usually.
Yeah.
I usually stick with black
and red.
And white.
Just came to China.
Oh yeah,
you wear a lot of red.
That could be in my next storytelling.
Well, this is our show for today, and please log on to view
our websites, right?
Yeah, which is randomgroovemusic.com.
Which is random.com, right? Randomgroovemusic.com.
And also you can Google random groove music or Royale is a Hei Hu.
Or Hei Hu students.
Or Hei Hu students.
Or that. And then you can find a lot of things I've done with students in China. Mm-hmm. And a lot of the things around the city and the countries, the country itself and the places I've been. Yeah. I'm going to Hong Kong pretty soon, and hopefully I'll get a chance to shoot a video there.
And Halloween's coming. Maybe you can get some videos about that.
I'll try to get some video in Hong Kong about their holidays that's coming up too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And they share holidays like we do in the Western, the Western countries.
Yes, you're right. In the motherland, we don't celebrate Halloween like they do.
Okay, good. Thank you for coming, and bye-bye.
Yeah, bye-bye.